My background in the arts started in the theater. That was when it first occurred to me that I was allowed to make art. Doing theater made me want to do other weird things. And when I discovered Photoshop, I felt like I could do anything. And so I started creating a lot of weird ideas and just letting my imagination run wild. One of my influences is David Lynch. I love his movies. I love who he is as a person. I love how many avenues his art has taken him down. I love that he's had commercial success without compromising his vision. Another influence is Paula Shear. I remember seeing her posters all over New York City, and they would jump out at you. The typography, the kinetic energy, everything about them was amazing, especially in an environment like New York that's so saturated. An influence that is so pervasive, I almost don't even think about it, is Andy Warhol. I really wanted to be a part of something like the factory, to be in the middle of a group of artists all creating art. I decided to go to school to study design basically because my theater career didn't work out. I was doing secretarial work and was really pretty bored. So I just wanted to do something else. I loved using the Adobe Creative Suite, and I really thought that being a designer was just a matter of learning the software. I wasn't thinking of it as something that really takes up a lot of your creative energy. I really just wanted a job that I didn't hate. I've learned that good design is a philosophy of life, but I don't really know how deep into that I want to get. But I decided if I was really going to be a designer, I had to know what it was like to actually design things. So I got a job at an embroidery store called Embroidery Plus. I really love it. All kinds of people come into the store and we work with them on creating designs for embroidery. And it's so fun. It's stressful. There is a manufacturing component to embroidery that adds another dimension to the design work because you're thinking about how is this going to come out on the other end. I've created designs from scratch in Illustrator, and then you convert them to the embroidery software, which is called Wilcom, and that connects with the embroidery machines. And I've learned that if my design doesn't embroider well, it's probably not a good design, and that has been really valuable. I'm not sure what's next for me. I read somewhere recently that it's really hard for people to save for retirement because our future self is almost like a stranger to us. It's really hard to relate to someone that we don't know. I don't know who I'm going to be 5 years from now, and it's really hard for me to invest in that person. I'm just glad that I like the job I have now. I love what I'm learning in school. I love learning about design. But one of my biggest weaknesses is the amount of time I'm willing to put into learning more about design because I want to put most of my effort into writing. Also, I really like doing my own thing, and my own thing tends to be kind of trashy. So when I'm working with clients, I know that's not most people's preference, and good design often looks very clean, very presentable, and my aesthetic, my preference is for really, I guess, inappropriate stuff. So I don't know where it's going to go from here. I want to live the art life. So whatever I can do to keep doing that is what I want to do.